Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Peachie P, and you're listening to the Cannabisinfusionz podcast. People, places, products, and the cannabis community. So let's talk, and come smoke with me. I love my intro, y'all. Y'all have no idea. I actually got that beat from Poetic Killer. That's his name. Y'all can actually Google him. He's a producer from Massachusetts. Thank you so much. Shouts out to him. Welcome to the Cannabisinfusionz podcast. I am your host, Peachie P. Yes, and I just want to thank all my subscribers, my future subscribers, and people that's thinking about subscribing. I know you want to. You might as well just press that button because it's just so easy to do. It takes 2 seconds. But welcome, you guys. Oh, my God. So, look, podcast was supposed to have been out yesterday. That was my fault only because it was a lot of things going on this weekend. Got my car towed in the city, all type of stuff. So I'm here though. You know, I can't never miss a week with y'all. So I love you guys. I do appreciate everybody that always supports, you know, the movement and stuff like that. So thank you. Thank you so much. So let's just get right into it, y'all, because you already know. So if you don't know by now, and you guys are new coming in, don't forget to hit that website up because the voting is going on right now for the music video show, and you guys need to vote on your favorite artist. Okay, make sure you guys go on the website, or you can go on the actual YouTube channel and comment under the post, under the video actually. So, you know, don't forget you guys, as soon as you leave this podcast, go ahead and do that. cannabisinfusionz.com. Don't forget to follow us Instagram at cannabisinfusionz. Just so you guys can get the updates for the week. Also, you guys, I graduated from media school this week. Yes. Oh my God, y'all, I'm so excited. So look, let me recap my whole week because y'all need to know what's going on. Okay, first, before I recap my week, I already know the strains of the week. So I had some blue gummies, and the other one was called humble pie. And when I tell you, look, smoking that humble pie, damn it, I had to get humble. Do you feel me? This week. Shouts out to the weed man and shit, you know, for hooking it up. But yeah, y'all go try them strains. Blue gummies and humble pie. Now that blue gummies was strong because after graduation I was lit. Okay, do you hear me? I was lit. And plus I was up to I was up at like 3 a.m. the night before because, you know, I had to edit the show, the music video show with Mika Got Bars. Shouts out to Mika Got Bars. She won the last show and she's a wonderful person. It was really, really cool meeting her, and she just was really patient with the whole process and everything. And I really do appreciate her for just coming out and just supporting, you know, the music video show and stuff like that. So shouts out to Mika Got Bars. If you guys want to hear her music, definitely go follow her at Mika Got Bars with 2 Z's on Instagram. She also has a YouTube page, just Mika Got Bars with the S, 1S. So y'all go check her out because she's pretty dope. But yeah, so last week, I did get me a little gig that I'm supposed to be working this week. It's just a slight little gig because y'all know I'm not fit to do all this labor and hard work. Okay, I'm just here to entertain and be a woman. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with being a woman. Shoot. Look, we do a lot. Being a woman, you do a lot. And I don't want to I'm not a men basher or anything, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we definitely, run the world. We just got to take our rightful place. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody's like, well, we have babies and stuff. That's true. We do. But at the same time, you got to think of it in a deeper sense. Yeah, we have babies, but we are portals between worlds. And that's how I think about a woman. We're portals in between worlds, you feel me? To bring different lives into the world. That's how I look at it. And the more I look at it like that, the more I appreciate being a woman. You know what I'm saying? And it's good. Men should appreciate being men too, because, shit, they protectors, man. I mean, shoot, I can never do a man's job. Okay, men could hold the shit down. Do you hear me? They can hold shit down. And that's the most important thing that I feel like what makes a man feel good is the fact that he could provide and do for the people that he loves. And it's nothing wrong with that. So recap. So I did graduate this week. Shout out to Illinois Media School. I definitely had a good time, doing everything and being able to graduate from there. And I got the highest GPA award, which I'm so proud of myself. I've never got that high of a GPA in my life. Well, besides when I was in first grade, second grade, maybe third grade, kindergarten and preschool, but it was, man, life. I'm not going to say life was hard, but life was life when we was growing up. Shoot. Especially being in our 30s. You know what I'm saying? But so look, y'all, let me just get right to it. So shouts out to Mika Got Bars. She came on the show. We actually shot downtown again for this show. And it was awesome because of the simple fact that we had different spots to shoot at. And it was really nice to shoot there. And I really liked the fact that we could do outside and inside if we wanted to. And shouts out to DJ Bled. I appreciate him for the space and for being my cameraman too, because when you doing these shows, you need you don't need a super professional cameraman, but you need somebody that has at least a little bit of, just a little bit of knowledge about the camera. You know what I'm saying? How to get different shots and stuff like that. And, shouts out to DJ Bled too. Oh, he also is coming out with a podcast as well called Cushion Coffee. So y'all definitely tune in. And congratulations, because he's actually graduated with me. Having all honors as well, and having the most intern hours, which was awesome too. So congratulations to him. But yeah, so let me tell y'all about my weekend, because it was bananas. Okay, so look, me and a friend, we went to this place in Chicago called Willie's and Waffles. Yes, it sounds just like it sounds. So what they do is they have they make these waffles shaped like penises and vaginas. I know, crazy, right? But they're freaking good. So look, so they basically make these waffles in this big waffle iron, and then the names of the different kinds that they make are crazy. They had one that was called Split Me Wide Open, but they ain't had no more bananas, so I was kind of mad, because y'all know I love me some bananas. Shit, I'm a damn Caribbean. I like plantain bananas, you know what I'm saying, all that. So yeah, but they actually like have these waffle irons that are shaped like vaginas and penises. So it's like crazy. So then they put them like they put the mold in there, right? In the waffle irons, and they take them out. And then what they do is they cover them or they coat them, depending on what kind you get. Because the one that I had was like, it was one of them. I had a cinnamon toast crunch kind of penis one, and then I had a chocolate covered vagina with whipped cream and white chocolate. So the way they made the Captain Crunch one was they put caramel on it, and now mind you, these are waffles, you guys, but they're shaped like PPs, you know what I'm saying, and vaginas. So I know I have to keep reiterating that, but you know, that's how it is. That's how it's shaped. So they they don't dip them, they just coat them. So it's like it's kind of like the same thing, but they have different like types of chocolate. They got white chocolate, strawberry chocolate, and they have regular like dark chocolate. Like yeah, dark chocolate. And when I tell you, I took a whiff, smelt it, looked at it, and tasted it, and guess what? It was so good. Oh my God, it was so freaking good. I had a good time. It was nice. It was crazy. So me and my girl, after we left there, we actually went on Milwaukee Avenue to we were supposed to go to this place called the Velvet Room or something like that, the Velvet Room or something like that. But we didn't end up going to the Velvet Room. We ended up going to this other like bistro bar, and they had some pretty strong ass drinks and shit. And you know, we was there kicking it. So we went outside, and I'm like, so let me go ahead and roll up and smoke before we leave, because we were supposed to leave. Now the universe is always right, okay? So I'm smoking and stuff like that. So we're walking back, and they're towing my car. So I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? So they told me that they do it every Saturday night. They always tricking people on Milwaukee because they have signs, but they have parking meters. So it's like the parking meter doesn't tell you the time where they start towing. So you have to actually find that sign. You know what I'm saying? To see if you could park at a certain time. And where I parked at, there was no sign. So I was trying to explain to the police, but he was like, yeah, you know, it's kind of confusing. So you probably just got to go get your car out. So I was just like, oh my gosh, we ended up having so I'm like, you know what? Since I don't even have my car, let's just go back out. Shoot, we might as well. Shoot. You know what I mean? Till I can get my car back in the morning, you know. So we ended up going to another bar, another club. Oh, and at this other club that we went to, right? I ended up look, I was literally like not even 5 steps away from G Herbo. Like I was literally in front of him. And I'm like, man, this nigga is the same size as me. Like he is maybe a little bit shorter than me. So I'm like, this nigga G Herbo is literally in front of me. Like, this is crazy. So they all standing in the club. They had his security and stuff like that around him or whatever. And I'm just like, so this is what all the hype about. This short ass nigga. Like, no offense, G Herbo, but you know what I mean? Nigga, you short as hell. Like, and so we in there. It was a whole bunch of people up in VIP kicking it. You got females, you know what I'm saying? All type of people up in there. You know, I think it was called like Live Lounge or some shit, but we skipped the line or whatever because it was cute. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we went up in there, went to the bar and shit like that, and I was trying like not to think about my situation. You know what I'm saying? Even though my friend had me, you feel me? It was just like, damn, like. And she usually drives. So the moment I drive, you feel me, it's just like, damn. You know what I mean? But I ain't trip on it. I ended up having a good time and stuff like that. And, ended up getting my car back. So, that was kind of crazy. But I don't regret it. And if I feel like if they would have never took my car, I would have never really had the fun that I needed to have and just unwind and just, what I'm saying, get some rest that I actually needed. Because y'all, I've been going hard for like 3-4 weeks straight. And I know that's not a long time. Well, actually it's been a little bit longer than that, but I'm just, I don't want to embarrass myself because it's actually too damn long, couple months. You know what I'm saying? So after I had smoked that humble pie, the universe humbled me. That's what I'm going to say. And I ended up getting the rest that I needed and rebooting so that way I can go extra hard this week. You know what I'm saying? Especially with me starting my new job and everything. So I kind of felt, I don't know, I had mixed feelings about it, but it was just like, at least I get a chance to rest because everybody needs to rejuvenate. Everybody needs to be able to have that time where they are able to relax and able to recharge their mind, their body, their soul, everything. So I was really happy about that. So another thing that I did this weekend too, this week and weekend, I did see Hocus Pocus 2. Now look, October, I really do. I'm starting, the older I get, the more I'm starting to like more dark, spooky shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm starting to really like October because it's a little darkish and I don't know. I'm a little, I'm not scared about it, but it's just like, I noticed that I'm changing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that. I'd rather grow than to not be growing. I mean, even if it's like slowly. So, but one thing that I'm liking about October is, just the whole ambiance, the fall theme, the Halloween theme, of course, the colors, everything. Now I'm not a really big orange fan, but I mean, I rock some orange now. Like my nails. Oh, finally got my nails done again. My nails now are kind of spooky to me, but you're not gonna understand unless you're kind of like a sick, twisted, like murderer. But and I know that's bad, but I have my nails red and like pink nude. And what I was thinking like when I got them was Halloweenish. So like the pink could be the skin and then the red can be the blood. But you know what I mean? If you see them, that's really not what you think about when you see my nails. Like you'd be like, oh, they're cute. You know what I'm saying? She put some like red little rhinestones on them too. Not all of them, but just like two of them, one on each hand. She did my henna too. She super snapped on my henna. Shouts out to Pooh, my nail tech. But she always snapping. But I saw Hocus Pocus 2. Okay. Now the only I loved it. Okay, I cried. Maybe I was just overly sensitive, but I honestly cried at the end only because they always show so in those Disney movies, they always show the villain, but they show why they became the villain and stuff, or the reason behind the madness. And I felt like for Hocus Pocus, period, it was all about her sisters. She loved her sisters. Even though she would call them nitwits and stuff like that, at the end of the day, you can tell that, the main character really loved her sisters. So I feel like in Hocus Pocus 2, it was more about the background story and stuff and, just other little fun things that we missed in the first one. That's all I'm going to say. So, and then considering that it's 2022, I like the fact that they made it a little more modern. than the 1993 version, but of course it's going to be more modern because it was in 1993 when the last one came out. So I just like that I don't feel like they stripped the original story from it, which was a plus because usually when you do have these different sequels and stuff from older movies, they always like, I feel like to me, they don't stick to the backstory. It's like you finding out new stuff, and it's just like, no. But this one, I really liked it. You know what I mean? Now, I will say I'm not going to say that I didn't like it, but I have mixed feelings about the song that they picked for the performance. And if you go watch the movie, you'll understand what I'm saying. Because I don't want to be a movie spoiler, but you know what I'm saying? You know how they had on the first one, I put a spell on you, and now you're gone, 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 so gone. Okay, you remember that? So they have to have a new theme song. I kind of got mixed feelings about that. I ain't gonna lie. I either felt like they could have made a new one or the one that they picked. You know, I don't know. I didn't feel like it was catchy enough because the last one was. But hey, who knows? They might not even have that same creative director anyway. But I actually really liked it. You know what I'm saying? I really liked it, and I definitely will watch it again. I tried to watch it again last night, but I was tired. And I was supposed to have this podcast out last night, but I was tired because I had a fun-filled weekend dealing with the city. Also, if you guys ever need like mobile services, like not okay, I'm not gonna say mobile services. I'm gonna say if you ever need DMV services and services from the Secretary of State, there is a currency exchange downtown that does all of that, and it's 24 hours even on Sundays. That's how I had to get some things done or whatever yesterday, and I ended up just getting my car, so I was just happy, and it wasn't even in there for a full 24 hours, so I was pretty happy about that. Because you know every 24 hours they charge you an extra $25 to be in there, and it was just like, y'all is doing way too much. I didn't even ask why I gotta pay a towing fee if I didn't even ask for my stuff to get towed, and then the city didn't even, well, maybe because the city asked for it. But my thing is, stop asking for stuff we gotta pay for. The city ain't paying for it, we paying for it. You feel me? And then the simple fact that in Chicago, people pay so many taxes and so many things. That's why I moved out of Chicago. You feel me? And for them to have the streets the way that they are, like if you come south, even north, like the only place, even downtown, got fucked up streets. Like it's ridiculous. Then they always working on the road and stuff. You know what I mean? They work on the expressway, the same fucking spot every year. Like it's like we never really, they don't be doing shit in Chicago. I'm not even gonna lie. They do absolutely nothing. The people that run Chicago are shitty. It's not like the way, it's crazy. So I probably won't move back to Chicago. If I do, I'm not paying for that shit. So if I move back to Chicago, it'll be probably in like Section 8 or something. But if not, no. You know what I'm saying? And I'm planning on getting a house after this. So, you know, I'm living in the house now, but it's just like I want a different one. You know what I'm saying? A bigger one. You know, I want to have an office so I can do my podcast and stuff like that. But shoot, in the city, you can't do that unless you paying an arm and a leg, first of all. And then second, like they have too many rules. Like it's just too much. So I'm just like, I'm good on that. Do you hear me? But I just want to make an announcement before I get up out of here. For the people that smoke backwoods, more power to you. But I have retired from backwoods. I'm smoking wild hemps now, hemp cones, whatever. I even like the Mike Tyson blunts, those the ones that don't have the tobacco in them. The cones too, those are pretty good. But if you roll up a backwood, I'll still smoke with you, but you will never catch me with no more backwoods. Like that's it. I think my body is like oversensitive and it literally makes my mouth hurt and my chest hurt now. So I've been smoking these wild hemps and they smoke really, really slow. Like they really smoke slow and I like them because they don't mess with my mouth. You feel me? Or my teeth. Because for a second, like my teeth was hurting too. Like especially like my back wisdom teeth. And I don't even think they're ready to come in yet, but they was ready to come in. And I'm like, whoa, buddy, like that's too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? This should have put hair on your damn chest. But yeah, I'm too girly for that shit. So I think I'm just gonna stick to these wild hemps, and they really good. Like I love these things. These and wild hemps and Blazy Susans. Shouts out to Blazy Susans because I love me some Blazy Susan cones. They're vegan and they really like, they burn slow too. And when I say they burn stupid slow, like they be having you high like before you even finish like the .5 cones. I be like, I don't even remember the last time I put a .5 in a blunt, but I can put a .5 in a Blazy Susan cone and it would actually like be burning slow and I will get high as fuck off that. That's crazy. So shouts out to Blazy Susans. She has the if you guys are worried about the color and stuff, they actually came out with a lavender cone. So they got the lavender and the pink cones. I know that they started doing the lavender trays and stuff too, I believe. But you know, it's just a little variety because I know, you know, some guys don't want to do, or some people, not even guys, some people don't like pink. You know what I'm saying? Some girls don't like pink. So they have another variety. I really hope they come out with other different colors, like maybe light blue or like yellow cones. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, just different kinds. So shouts out to them. Wild Hemp 2, if you guys want to get it. They have the 4-pack for 99 cents, even though they be lying. I paid $1.99 for this shit. But it's supposed to be, it say 99 cents on the goddamn pack. So I know y'all making $1 off me. Fuck y'all. But it's 4 of them in there. And at certain gas stations, they are really for $1. And even if it's not, it literally will say it on the pack. Like Wild Hemp is green and it has like the plant in the middle in a circle. And it's a green pack. And it says natural hemp wraps. But you could tell these are natural hemp wraps because they so thin. Like, and me having nails, like you can literally like tear them easy, but they're really good. It's kind of like, I would say they're more sensitive than a Vega, but they burn extremely slow. And you only need one wrap because they thicker than a paper, but you know, more sensitive than, I would say, more sensitive than a Vega. But once you wrap it and you smoke it, it's pretty good. Like, you know, it's not bad. Actually, it's pretty good, but you know what I'm saying. But I'm about to get out of here, y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Thank you guys for listening to my podcast. You guys, don't forget to hit that website, cannabisinfusionz.com. Follow me on Instagram at Big Boss Peachie. We are on Anchor and Spotify if you want to listen. If you want to subscribe to the channel, definitely do that. Make sure you like this podcast. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how much you love me. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening. And until next week, you guys, keep smoking. Thanks for listening to the Cannabis Infusions podcast. For more information on this podcast and how to listen and watch, go to www www.cannabisinfusionz.com. People, places, products, and the cannabis community. Come smoke with me.